What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Chalk and I'm back with another video, baby. Like I said, what's good? It's your boy Chalk and I'm back with another video. Told you guys the content's gonna keep rolling. Anytime I see something important that I can share with you guys, or anytime new information is released, I'm gonna be sure to get it out there for y'all. For my loyals, I appreciate all the support. Listen, you guys don't understand. I'm telling you, 2K20, we are taking off, and you guys are gonna be the OGs. You guys were here first, and I appreciate each and every single one of you that consistently comes through and clicks play on my video. You guys mean the world to me. But before I even get into the video, as always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys want to see in future videos. Tell me what your favorite color is. Man, just talk to me. I respond to every comment. I like every comment. I'm always paying attention, so I appreciate the support for sure. You guys mean the world to me. So I already know what you're thinking. But Chalk, the game's not even out yet. How do you know what the most overpowered build is before the game even comes out? Listen, it's not clickbait. This is, of course, an assumption, but it's a calculated assumption with good research behind it. So each and every year, like this year, 2K releases a blog where they highlight the new things and the new features that are going to be added to the game. Now, I've never really done research into these blogs like I did recently, but each and every one of these blogs provides information that leads to something bigger. The littlest details from these blogs, the littlest new features, but new features are always overpowered. Anytime a new feature is added, it automatically gets a buff. And I think the reason that they do this is to look like they're always striving to make changes and make the game better and make improvements. So I went back to 2K18 and 2K19 to do some research on the little Easter eggs and the hints that they gave us going into the game that we didn't pick up on right away. See, they're putting all this stuff in you guys' face, but a lot of you guys aren't taking advantage of it. I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding. It's all right before your eyes. So once I break down the 2K18 information and the 2K19 information, I'm going to explain the 2K20 information and why it leads to this build being the best build. And I know what you're thinking. What is this build? But you got to wait a second. Let me build you up into it. So let's first start in 2K18. Every screenshot that you're seeing is direct from 2K. These are all from their blogs, from their early gameplays, write-ups, all that. You see right here, the first one. In NBA2K18, if the ball handler can get a step on his man, or is a Westbrook or a LeBron coming downhill, prepare to see a blow-by for a clear drive to the hoop. Anybody who played 2K18 can tell you that blow-bys were overpowered. I mean completely overpowered. That's all people did. People got into a 5-out and did blow-bys and snatched back. And guess what? They told you about blow-bys and they also told you about snatchbacks. This year, when you hold sprint and move the pro stick in the same direction of your movement while driving laterally, you'll get these really nice and explosive hop jumpers. Holding in the opposite direction of your drive will trigger these cool snatchback jumpers. And yeah, it was real cool to sit there and watch somebody snatch back over and over and over and over and over again in a 5-out offense while getting blow-bys over and over again. Now, see, everybody read this, but nobody really sat there and thought, hey, let me go and test these things out. These are clear indications of what are going to be effective in the game. And this wasn't just for 2K18, this was also prevalent in 2K19. Let me show you. One of the newest features that they added to 2K19 was the ability to do hop step, spin gathers, euro, and cradle dunks. These dunks went stupid. Anybody could do them, whether you were a guard, a big, a slasher, but they were pretty tough to stop if you knew what you were doing and you had a slashing build. And look, you can branch to dunks from euro, cradle, hop step, and spin gathers. Just kick off one of those layup types and keep RT, R2 held. Kind of tough to pull off, but a very cool addition for the elite slashers. It was not very hard to pull off. Anybody could do it, and they were very, very, very effective moves if you knew what you were doing. Also in 2K19, they implemented the zone system. Now, if you don't know what the zone system is, it was for the defensive side of the ball because offense was so overpowered in 2K18. Now, let me read this to you. Successful steal opportunities are now governed by a zone system that judges vulnerability. Defenders who recognize prime stealing opportunities where the ball is exposed during open body hesitation dribbles and when post players aren't protecting the ball from secondary defenders, for example, will be rewarded for their smart timing. They basically told you that if you exposed the ball at all, you were going to get ripped. And before dribble glitching, if you exposed the ball at all, you were going to get ripped. Defense was insane. And I don't have these screenshots, but I read the article back, and it's saying that they knew that they needed to improve defense, and with the new defensive systems, they were going to improve defense. So what I'm telling you is, when they add these new features, it's always buffed to the max. With that being said, let me explain to you why a slashing defender primary, is going to be the best build in NBA 2K20. If you played NBA 2K20 at all, you know that slashers and lockdowns could pretty much do everything on the court. Defenders were stupid overpowered. They got steals whenever the ball was in front of them. I mean, defense was literally on crack. And slashers too, if slashers got to the basket or even saw the basket, they were going to score. And the worst part about it is, they're tweeting that these two builds that were already pretty buffed are getting even more of a buff. Listen to what your boy Ronnie had to say about locks.
More tools for them. Lockdown is going to be a lot better improved. I mean, that was a tough build to play, a pure lock. All the defending builds, like, is there enough of a reason to play defenders in the neighborhood? Probably not. So
Ronnie really just said that a lock wasn't valuable? Like, what? And not only that, bro, but Beluba is out here tweeting about how slashers are about to be even more overpowered. We're still polishing right now, but slashers are very strong in our current build. The current build is referring to the stage of 2K that they're at. They're not finished with the game until they release it. Probably need to be nerfed a little, if anything. They also are reworking the posterizer badge. It's the same badge, they just call it contact finisher. But I'm telling you, when they give these things new names and they give it new meaning, I'm telling you guys, slashers are going to go stupid. Posterizer is gone. 2K20 will have contact finisher that will help dunkers posterize people, but also help smaller players who play below the rim finish with contact. And just so you know, he was actually referring to nerfing the current build of 2K20. Here's a tweet of him responding to somebody saying, I meant nerf from what we have in-house now. It's completely different from 2K19. I'm telling you guys, defense is going to be even more unbearable than it was last year. Listen to what your boy put in the ball. But don't worry, we didn't neglect the defensive end of the floor. On-ball defenders will be happy to hear that we're providing more tools to help them lock down their checks. Internally, we've been calling this read and react defense. When guarding the ball, defensive players will see a small arrow under the ball handler indicating where they're leaning or attempting to go. The arrow shows up at different times based on the defender's abilities, modeling the different reaction times between a poor defender and a great one. Imagine a defender with Hall of Fame defensive badges. Anticipating the ball handler's movement properly and cutting off their attack will yield much more predictable outcomes, such as stonewalling the defender, forcing a pickup, or causing a fumble. Thanks to the motion engine upgrade and its improved defensive footwork, as well as a greatly improved body ride system. Pause. One-on-one battles will now resolve in much more predictable way, showcasing the differences between attacking a flat-footed defender versus a highly skilled lockdown. If you have Hall of Fame badges, you're going to be a highly skilled lockdown. So what I need you guys to imagine how great a defensive build is going to be on the defensive side, and imagine slashers with an even more improved arsenal on the offensive side, and putting those into one player. I'm telling you guys right now, if I play small forward or power forward, I'm making a slashing defender. Trust me, guys, this build is going to go insane. So if you plan on playing on a Pro-Am team or playing in the park, and you plan on playing a lockdown or the slashing position, trust and believe. Combine these two, and you're going to be coming back to this video a month after the game drops saying, thank you, Chalk, for putting me on to the most goated build in the game before the game even came out. Like, think about it. You're going to have the build that everybody's going to eventually make, and it's going to be your first build. I mean, so you're saving the money of making another player, and you're getting this player grinded before everybody else is. I'm telling you guys, slashing defenders, the wave, 2K20, stamp it. But yeah, that's all I really have for today's video. Like I said, anytime I see new information be put out, or anytime I see anything of importance that I feel like you guys should know about, I'm going to make a video on it, and I'm going to keep you guys informed, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date. I appreciate you guys tuning in, always. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You guys are the GOATs, man. Stay connected with me. Follow me. Socials are in the description. And as always, I'm out. Peace.